I want to read to you the key lesson for the material that we're going to cover, because it describes in 5 short lines everything that you need in order to fulfill the purpose for your existence on this planet. Consider him most free who has learned to see even in adversity the good, whose unfailing light shines on even in the darkest night. There is much spoken these days about the law of attraction, basically a global phenomena, because people have been given some half-truths about the nature of attraction. But a half-truth usually turns out to be a full torment. Because when I bank on something, which is actually a pretty good word to use when we talk about the law of attraction, and then I don't understand why it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, or why I have to convince myself that it's working when I know it's not, then a person suffers needlessly. How would you like to be able to attract in this life absolutely everything you need to be a fearless human being? Because in the end, isn't that what people who practice this law hope to do? To acquire powers, possessions, authority, property, so that in those acquisitions I can basically create for myself a castle with a moat with crocodiles, so that I can't be troubled the way that I'm troubled now, when all of a sudden my wife or my husband or my children or the world shows some of its bubbling insanity that pours over and then seems to threaten everything that I've acquired, or if nothing else, challenge my beliefs about the life that I have and how others should be. So we're going to look very deeply into this law of attraction, and we're going to understand it, or at least we're going to set the stage to understand it so thoroughly, the way it really works, the holistic view, that when we're done, to some degree, if we listen carefully, I give you a guarantee, and I never do that when I speak. I give you a guarantee that as you grow to understand that you as a human being are put here on this earth in a relationship with celestial forces of such an order that they have already seen to your unfailing success. They have already seen that you will, listen to me, attract everything you need continually until you are a free human being. If you're willing to receive what you're being given. So here's the perfect guarantee. Here's how to be happy forever. You ready? Want what life wants. You go, I'm all right with that. But what does it mean? Now look, I know what you want.